This is Russ. Yeah, I'm back in the car again. Voice is still messed up. Still blowing my nose. Still coughing like crazy. Yeah, well, on my way to Costco, as I usually do, try my best to avoid everybody that I see that's there, but gotta get my pizza, you know. In addition to that, I'm gonna stop by Walmart on the way back, pick up some cough medicine, pick up some ibuprofen. It's a tough word to say, ibuprofen. Ibuprofen? Yeah, it's a tough word to say. So I got to pick those things up. So I figured, well, since I got to get the medication anyway, might as well go get a pizza. So let me give you some updates on what's going on. So today, the lectric review came out for the Tempo. Yep, that's a nice bike. Let me say this. I was skeptical when it first came out. I mean, it's a 350 watt motor that peaks out at, what is it at? 650, something like that, peak. 45 Newton meters of torque. But here's the thing that got me. I said, you know, I've been seeing reports of, I don't know, maybe it was California that says, you know, they don't want more than 700 watts, 750 watts, right? Well, this bike would fit that. Yeah, it doesn't even peak past 650. So it would definitely fit. Now, here's the thing with this bike. You know, I looked at it and I said, well, it looks like a regular bike. I mean, it doesn't even look like an e-bike, which is the beauty of it in the first place. And I said, you know, if it can handle a guy like me, you know, what am I currently at? About 235 range, something like that, right? If it can handle me and still be able to ride quickly, that would be pretty nice, right? So, yeah, it handles me. Handles me, no problem. And although you don't have the same kind of pep that you might have on a very powerful bike, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, I really like this bike. I've been waiting. I've been really waiting to let you guys know about this bike. I've had it for a while. I did the review, I don't know, has it been a month? Maybe over a month ago, something like that. It's just been sitting. It was at one time that we had like 60 degrees of weather. It's just like 1 or 2 days that we had decent weather. That's when I was able to do the review. And so I said, well, I can't wait for it to come out because I wanted you guys to see it. That's why I said before, it says, I've got a really lightweight bike to show you guys. And that's it. 39 pounds. By the time you add the fenders and the rear rack, it added, I think, what was it, like 4 pounds? So it's like 43 pounds with the rear rack and the fender on it. That's still pretty light. What I should have done on the review was actually pick it up and show you. But come on, it's 43 pounds. You can figure it out. You can carry that. And if you had the step over model, you've got a top bar there, top tube. You could pick up that bike easy. I have the mid-step model, which of course is a little harder to pick up because you don't have a top tube that's easy to grab and lift up, right? So anyway. Yeah, the voice is sounding worse and worse. Yeah, it sounds really bad now, right? And I forgot to bring water with me. So I'm trying to clear my throat as I'm talking. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. It's terrible. So anyways, more updates. We mentioned the bike that was damaged, right? The rear wheel and motor was damaged by FedEx. The company is sending me a second bike. Yeah, it's on its way. Yeah, it finally made it here in the U.S. It is on the trucks. It's on its way. Yeah, it's good for that. What about the old bike that's been damaged? I get to keep it. Yep, I get to keep it. And I asked them, I says, well, will you be sending me another wheel/motor? And they said yes. But that's still coming from China because, again, this is a brand new model, so parts aren't readily available yet here in the U.S. It still takes some time to get those things. It's no big deal. As long as I have a review bike ready to go, then we could do the review. So with the second bike, what they're going to expect, though, is that we're going to do additional videos where Mrs. Wright will be riding with me. She'll be in front of me as she typically does, but I told them all you're going to see is the back of her head. She will not be on camera. So they were okay with that. Yeah, so they got the approval. So she said, hang on to the bike. Eventually that wheel will show up. And when that second wheel comes in and I replace it, then we can do rides together with the same bike. Yeah. So that's exciting. Good stuff. Man, it sounds worse now. It absolutely sounds worse now. I think if I had the water with me, it would clear it up a little bit. I don't have that. I'm going to have to get something at Costco. Oh, somebody asked me too, why does Costco Mike, who doesn't work at Costco, why is he there at Costco every day? I said the same reason why I'm there every day. He and his wife go there every day. They get something for breakfast. Yeah, sometimes they bring their own stuff. They may just buy a drink or something like that. But yeah, they're there every day. They walk around Costco. You know how some people would go to the mall and they walk? Well, they go around and they walk around Costco. Yeah, they get a couple of the shopping carts and they push it. It's actually a very smart thing to do. Yeah, so they're there every day. There you go. Costco walkers, like mall walkers. Yeah. Anyways, I do have a doctor's appointment coming up, April 1st. I think I'm going to ask them to do a blood draw first, so we have something to talk about. It's time for me to do an A1C test again anyway. And a lot of times, you get the doctor's appointment and they do the appointment, then they say, go and get your blood drawn. And then they send you the results. But then nobody talks to you about it, right? I would rather get the results first and then go to the doctor's appointment. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them a message and say, can you set up the approval for me to get a blood test first? And then we'll have something to talk about during the time that we're there. And we'll talk about this too, about my, it's been over a month now that I've had this stuff. Yeah, voice sounds really bad. Yeah. Sounds like I've been smoking for all my life. I don't smoke. All right, that's about all I have for you guys. Let me know what you think of the voice today. This is really something else, right? But yeah, I think this is the worst I've actually sounded on a video. Hey, if I could show you my knee, I'm in knee replacement videos, you can hear my voice like that, okay? Hit the like and subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys next time.